Hey guys, thanks for tuning into this episode of Nev Reviews. Today, going to be taking a look at this Projecta charging solar panel. Now this bad boy isn't for running your fridge when you're outside, right? This is to trickle charge the battery in your car, right? Why would we want to do that? Well, if you don't drive your car every day or every couple of days, that battery is gonna decline in the voltage, right? When you jump in it, when you do want to drive it, she ain't gonna crank over. You're gonna have a bad time. So this bad boy is just meant to go up on the roof, keep the battery maintained via its trickle charge feature so that when you do want to drive it, she's ready to go. Sounds like a good thing. Apparently they're pretty good. Let's crack it open, test it out and find out. So let's check what's in the box. Alright, so there we go. Get rid of the packaging. Cool. So we've got our solar panel, which is pre-wired, just with a pair of alligator clips. Instructions. Some screws, look like they're stainless as well. And a warranty statement. Alright, cool. So the actual panel is probably about as big as 4 Reebok pumps. Weighs about as much as 2 litres of milk. Looks like it's got some sealant around the edge of the panel, which is good to see, I guess, because it's apparently weatherproof. Cool. All right, I guess we'll put it in, get it into action. It looks pretty nice, eh? Nice and secure, nice and neat. I'm just going to put some silicone on the screws just so it doesn't leak under them and inside the panel. Want to have a close look? Check it out. Not bad, eh? Very tidy. Cool. Let's go hook it up. Okay, so it's all mounted and wired up now. How about we check the output of the panel before we go connecting it to the car. So we're going to put this on 200 volts, okay? And just check the hot side of the fuse box. Okay, here and here. .5 volts, okay. That's because this panel isn't regulated due to it being such a small output, 0.4 amps. And the 12 volt battery system will pull that down to 12 volts. So let's just check the current we've got now across the panel. .18. It's the afternoon, it's probably in about half sun. So that's why we're not seeing the whole 0.4 amps there. Alright. But she is charging. So how about we go hook it up? And then plug it on. Like that. Okay. Now she just sits there while the car's parked up. You can close the bonnet because I tried. Charging away. Alright, so let's see if she's working now. So let's just disconnect it here so we're not getting any false reading from the charge panel. We'll check the battery voltage now and we'll let the car sit for a week and we'll check it again next week and see if the voltage is higher or lower than it is now. Okay, so here we go. A multimeter there. And let's see what our voltage is now. Just standing voltage of our battery. .86, so the battery it's fully charged anyway. But let's just do a little experiment. Okay, let's come back in a week and see what it says. Alrighty, so here we go a week later, 7 days. Now 4 of those 7 days have been nice and sunny, so it's going to be a good test for our system. Got our multimeter here ready. Set that bad boy on 20 volts. Alright. Let's unplug the charger and see how our voltage is on the battery. Now remember last week it was on 12.85 volts. Let's see how that compares. 13.02. So it's gone up in voltage. So that's a pretty good indication that our solar charging system works. Cool. That's a win. Alright guys, well let's sum up how we feel about this solar panel. It's a good unit. I've had it connected about a couple of months and it works well, as you've seen. Keeps the battery topped up, actually increased the charge in the battery, so that's really says it all. It is unregulated, so just keep that in mind. Something they don't advertise, but yeah, just keep that in mind. Now it's a well-built unit. It seems sturdy. There's no plastic flashing on the moulding or anything like that. It doesn't rattle, so there's no loose components inside it. Feels like it's sturdy, well designed. So for quality, I give it a 4 out of 5. Now, the unit works really well. Of course it works in full sunlight. It even works in low light pretty well. It doesn't pump in a lot of juice, but it still does, you know, pump in a little bit, and every little bit counts. So, you know, that's really all it's got to do is put out power. So for functionality, I also give it a 4 out of 5. Now, to sum it up, I think it should have a black frame rather than a grey frame, and a black lead would be nice instead of a grey lead, but tiny little thing, it doesn't really matter, does it, what colour it is? It's up on the roof. You can't see it from my house, so who cares really? I think it should come with a reg inside, just, you know, for your peace of mind, or at least they should tell you that it doesn't. The manufacturer says it doesn't need one because it's such a small output, and the 12-volt battery system will pull it down to 12 volts. But, you know, for peace of mind, I did add that extra solar controller, which is working well too. So overall, I give the Projecta SPA400 solar panel a sun scavenging rating of 4 out of 5. Now, I suppose we should talk about the solar controller now. So here's a quick review of it in 30 seconds. So the solar controller is a good unit which shows us the state of the cycle and of course it works as you've seen in the battery results before and after. Now it has excellent build quality, the unit's fully sealed, so you can mount it inside, outside, upside down, whatever you want. It has dimensions, it's really tidy, and of course it doesn't matter because it's still with silicon or something. So for quality I give it a rating of 4.5 out of 5. Now, the unit works really well, it's small, it's easy to mount, you can mount it anywhere, it's a big deal. It's got a set and forget approach, so all you got to do is find something to mount it, select the battery type and battery switches, and screw the connectors on, and that's it. It doesn't have anything, there's no buttons to push, it just automatically tests the battery, tests the input voltage, and works out what to do in between. So it's, you know, it does something by itself, that's what it also shows you how the battery, so you can test the battery all the time, you can plan it and see what's happening in the system. So for functionality I give it a 4.5 out of 5. Now, I think the unit, basically the unit is a must have for the price, so I give the unit an overall solar satisfaction rating of 4.5 out of 5. So that's it, guys. There we go. We've featured and reviewed 2 products in this review. Thank you for sticking around. Please keep liking and sharing our videos here on YouTube and following us on Instagram. And until next time on Nev Reviews, may the force be with you.